Good morning. God's kingdom is at hand. You are not alone. It is well.
Compassion fatigue is basically a chronic, low-level cloud over care and concern that you have for your older adult. When you overuse your compassion without taking time to regularly recharge your batteries. What I mean is the ability to feel and care for others wears you down, and you become worn down and worn out. But you are not alone. The most common symptoms of compassion fatigue are physical and emotional exhaustion, or maybe even both, which are also brought on by lack of sleep. I mean, when was the last time you had full-on uninterrupted sleep? Yes, that. When was it? Which means you are finding it even harder to get or be motivated. And it actually feels like you are dragging yourself, and I mean literally dragging yourself every single day. Equally so, reduced feelings of sympathy and empathy on the things that used to or would have pulled at your heartstrings in reference or response to the person you are caring for is drastically reduced, almost to no emotional attachment at all. Here is a common one: dreading taking care of someone and feeling guilty about it. Just the mere thought of it alone casts a dark, glooming cloud, or maybe even sweat of dread, which leads to feeling irritable, angry, and anxious, leading headaches, trouble sleeping. Honey, you are not alone. Another symptom is if you are not the main caregiver, isolating yourself, never mind lockdown, you would have noticed that you have been hiding away or trying to perhaps. You have even gone as far as avoiding others altogether in case you get roped into caregiving. But if you're the main caregiver, you would have noticed your feeling of disconnection from friends and family members. You, honey, you are not alone. With an immense reduction in sense of accomplishment or meaning into caregiving. Not to mention your ability to make decisions of which you are having trouble with. Even the slightest decision according to your track records. Perhaps you have noticed your personal relationships facing problems. Do contact your doctor and look into respite facilities, even if it is just for a short period of time. I know the hours are dark, but the light is still shining through. Honey, you are not alone. This is a tough one for caregivers to take on, because you are stuck in your ways. You believe that what you are doing and all you are doing is all right. And as long as you keep moving on, everything will be all right. But this, you have to take it on and you have to hit it on the head. Because if you don't, the stress of it all, the lack of sleep, the headaches, it will wear you down. I know a gentleman who was in his 60s who looked after his mother, and he would literally sleep on the recliner chair next to his mother's bed as his mother was bedbound. He denied that he had compassion fatigue. It was clear that he had compassion fatigue. Wanted to wait on his mother hand and foot, doing everything right. I don't blame him, it's his mother. He would not take assistance or rest or listen to any kind of advice that I gave him. And eventually he did pass on due to combination of compassion fatigue and the stress of it all. So I would hate for that to happen to you. That is why it is so important to consult your doctor. Even the little headaches that you have, it might not just be a little headache. that you're thinking, okay, a paracetamol or Panadol will clear it up. But what you really do need is rest and to take a break, recharging of batteries. It is ever so important. That is why even doctors, when you go into the hospital, the best prescription is rest to recharge your batteries. But in all, please do consult your doctor and get some medical advice on this matter. As I commit you to the great I am, and may his peace be with you all and his hand over you. In Jesus Christ's name. Thank you, Lord.
If you like what you've been listening to, do like, subscribe, and share the channel for the growth of the channel so that a whole lot more people will learn to appreciate the elderly and, God willing, treat them a whole lot better. Making a change